Welcome back to the Grovesters. This is our Saturday's haul. Obviously, Saturdays we do a lot better with yard sales. I think we hit over a dozen yard sales. I think I had 30 something yard sales and estate sales we could have hit, but it was such a huge range of places. We could only go so many places. Let me know in the comments if there's anything you see right off the bat that you would have bought yourself. We'll start with some video games. These I'm not going to go through individually. I got a bundle deal, so they were like $2 a piece. So there's some in here that probably aren't worth it, but most of them are about $10. This one's sealed, which I love sealed games, so that one will actually go for a little more. But most of them are about $10 games, so they're pretty easy to list. Not great ones, but they were all there with their manuals, so we'll get those listed this week, tested and listed. And I did go to another yard sale. Sometimes when you pick up video games, you just pick them up everywhere. And they had video games, they were all sealed. These are for PS5 and Xbox One, and a PS4. These games I got for $3 a piece, and they all sell about $12, so they were another good pickup. And then probably my favorite is the vintage games. So these were bundle deal. I paid $40 for all of them. So we've got NES, we've got a Sega, we've got the Super Nintendo, and we've got the Game Boy Advance. Let's see. So Tetris, Tennis, Super Mario Brothers. Not super expensive games. Aladdin for the Sega. Let's look him up. So is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So $3.50 each. All right. So like $3.50. This one, $15 probably. And we got Super Pinball, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and the Magical Quest of Mickey Mouse. The Magical Quest of Mickey Mouse, about $30. So overall, good lot. Would you look up this Rayman earlier? And it was $30. The other ones are Nemo, Atari, Arcade, and Namco Museum. Who knows if the Namco will sell, but those are pretty cool. Love video games. They sell really well. We like M&M stuff. I know it's hit and miss, but tins are always great for some reason. People like them. This one was only $1, so it was kind of more fun than anything. And sells for $10 to $12, so it's a good overall flip. Travel Connect 4, it's a vintage one. Super cute. Paid $1 for it. Everything's contained in this little thing. The great thing about some of these yard sales is the more you buy, the cheaper stuff gets. They start bundling everything for you. $25 for this good little flip. This one's cool. It's an Olympics pinball, like a handheld one, and it's a vintage one. It works. The ball is there. It's in great shape. It was probably under $1, $10 to $15 for it. This Mario, this was cool. This was probably $1. It's not anything like Lego or anything. It's just a play set. Looked it up. It was around $10, but it's sealed, so it's great. Those usually sell pretty fast if it's new, sealed in the box. All right, let's get to Funko Pops. Let me know what your opinion is on Funko Pops. I think they're on the way out. I think they're not going to be worth anything. they're already starting to slow down in sales. We still pick them up if they're fun ones that we like or they're super cheap. Leonardo, Michelangelo. This is a $16 one. I think we got them for like 5 of them. So I think we paid like around $3 a piece for them. This one is 12, so still decent profit on it. Spider-Man has been beat up, so he will go for less. This one's for about 19, so we'll probably get 12 out of him for that. These little Funko Pops, they're hit and miss. So it's a Stormtrooper one, and this is Batman. Stormtrooper's 15. It's actually not bad. And Batman, so do more research because it's all over the place for this one. But lately they haven't been moving as much, so I actually might lot up some of my Funkos and just get them off the shelf, move. This one's pretty cool. It's Risk, Lord of the Rings. We picked it up for $4. It's complete. The guy we picked up a whole bunch of stuff from said he bought a storage unit and it was all collector stuff. He was just doing a yard sale to kind of get rid of everything. So new sealed, it sells for $89. But obviously this isn't new and sealed. So we'll probably get 30 to 40 out of this thing for $4. A good flip. And Star Trek figurines. Picked them up for $1. They're around $10 a piece. Not the greatest, but they're cool and they're fun to sell. And now that one's not new. It just like fell apart. Like it just fell open.
Oh, it was already open.
Yeah. 87 Corvette Roadster kit. It is complete and not put together. So let's see. It's a cool one. I have to hide some of this stuff from my teenagers or they'll steal it from me. The model car is listed for $24.95. So $3.24 is good flip. Christmas ornaments, always my favorite. These ones are Roush. 2 different sizes, multicolor. They're vintage. These are the made in the USA ones. I sell these anywhere from $12.99 to $14.99, depending on if they're on sale and what time of the season they are. I love the Christmas ornaments. They're an easy flip. Got both of those boxes for $3. Let's see. Duck Dynasty ornament. Picked it up for $1. I didn't even lens it. I figured it was at least $8. So sometimes having just Christmas inventory is a great deal. Yeah, $8 to $10. It's new in box. Pier 1 ornaments. They were $1. Pier 1's not in existence anymore. So sometimes people really go after these to replace ones they have. $40 from $1. These were more, let's see, Raz. These little Santas. They were $2. These ones are probably going to take a lot of research because unfortunately glass Christmas Santas are all over the place, getting down to the actual brand themselves. So I don't know. I'll probably end up with these in the $12 to $15 range, unless I find something better on them. Hershey Kisses Christmas lights. These are great. What I do with these is Usually these are just covers on lights, and so you just pop off the actual lights and sell the covers themselves. Makes it easier. You don't have to worry about whether this light works or any of that kind of stuff. But I think we picked this up for $1. These usually, when I've sold other ones like M&Ms and Disney ones, they sell in the $20 range. So yes, $17 to $22. So the shipping's a lot easier if you don't have the cord. Jazz Bear. We live in Utah, so we pick up jazz stuff everywhere. This one is a vintage one. It was going anywhere from $20 to $30. Still has the tags on it, so we'll list him. This one's pretty cool. This is a Snow White lithograph. The movie just came out, so this is the time to pick up this kind of stuff. 1994. Let's see what it is. It's from the Disney store. And I think we paid like $1 for it. It's probably more in the $20 range. It's a great time to get any of the Snow White stuff delisted, relisted, and up right now. Lemax Christmas House. Picked it up for, I believe, $5. Great shape. Vintage one. $30. So that will be a good flip for that one. And I got 2 Midwest of Cannon Falls glass Christmas ornaments. I'll have to look them up and figure out which ones exactly they are. They don't have tags, but they have the little metal tag. So usually I sell Midwest of Cannon Fall, the big ornaments like this, $15 to $18 a piece. And Star Trek, Spock and Kirk. And I believe these are cups. Yep, they're glasses. And they're from the new one. I'm asking because I don't know the names of the different ones. What's the new one? Burger King. From 2008. So like $17 a piece. Like $1 or so a piece. This was probably my favorite score of the day. So I got all 3 of these Crocs. Pretty big. This one's huge. For $50. This big one, I believe, is $250. So it depends on whether you're Etsy or eBay, obviously. But this one, $150, $200. And this one, this one could actually be worth more depending on the marks on them. But they're easily $50 to $100 for the little ones. This one's closer to $200 for this one. So I think we said on the safe side, like $300 from $50. But now I've got to decide if they just go up on like a local listing like Marketplace or whatever. Got a willow tree, some animals. These I picked up for $8. It's $40. It's a great flip. This one we need to research a lot. Final Fantasy trading card game. When we looked it up, we couldn't find anything. And what do you charge for this? Like $1? $10? But the Final Fantasy stuff is always so all the cards. I'm going to very carefully not break something and show you cards. $20, it could be $100. Hopefully it's $100. We don't know. This is probably Jason's favorite find. We found it at a yard sale. and we paid $100 for it, but they sell for $300. He was selling it for less because it didn't have any cords, but he said it was working. We have cords for it, so I wasn't worried about that. So now Jason's debating if he should sell it or if he should keep it and sell his other Nintendo 64 to replace it. Now let me know in the comments, what would you do? Keep it? Would you sell it? Thanks for watching, guys.